At a time when families all over the world are trying to keep safe in their homes, the Sumarin family is facing a forced eviction from their home in Jerusalem.
בסוף הם יבואו משטרה וזה, יזרקו אותנו לכביש, מה נעשה? אין לנו ביד שום דבר.
For decades, the Jewish National Fund has been attempting to take over their home in order to turn it over to settler groups dedicated to Judaizing East Jerusalem. The family needs your help. Their last chance appeal to save their home will be heard on June 30th. The Sumarins have lived in Silwan long before 1967, in a house located close to the old city.
اسمي أحمد سمرين، ولدت في هذا البيت. إحنا من أصحاب البيت، أبوي وأسيادي كلياتهم سكان هذا البيت بنوضع عائلة سمرين.
50 years. We were living here. We built this house. We have all the papers. That say this is our house.
In the 80s, settler organizations began to put pressure on the state of Israel and the JNF to take over this home. Through an extremely unethical application of the law of absentee property, the owner was declared an absentee after his death, and the JNF claimed that his nephew, who lived with his uncle for most of his life, who got married and raised his children in this house, has no rights over the house, and that he and his family must be evicted. Decades of legal and public struggles on an uneven field have not worn down the family's persistence.
لو في عدل ما بيصير هيك أبداً. بس والله ما في عدل. والله ما في عدل. مستعدة أوقف قدام المحكمة وأقول لهم والله ما في عدل. ولا خايفة وبوقف عن المحامي وبقول له والله ما في عدل. شو بدهم يسووني بعديها موتوني. مش مشكلة بس أحكي كلمة الحق. إنه ما في عدل عندهم.
The Israeli government later agreed not to use the absentee property law in the way it was used against the Sumarin family, but it was too late for the Sumarins. In 2011, thousands wrote to the KKL-JNF, leading to the freezing of the imminent eviction. Unfortunately, the eviction has become unfrozen, and the next few weeks will determine the fate of the family. With your help, the Sumarins prevented the eviction once. You are their hope now. Activists from around the world have called on the JNF to stop this malice in petitions, demonstrations, and direct actions.
You need to know what's happening with this money. This money is going to uproot a Palestinian family in Silwan.
Thousands of Jews stood up to declare that home eviction is not their Judaism. Join us today. Send a letter to the JNF or call demanding they stop this injustice.